Hey, True Believers England team here with a bit of a live stream we were doing the other day. This is where we talk about Geoffry Wright taking over the role of Commissioner Gordon and what we think. And it had been brought up, and I didn't even think about it. You'll see in the live stream even that, yeah, another redhead bites the dust, right? I mean, he's older now, but when he was younger in year one, the guy was a ginger, and they decided to recast. Anyway, here you go. Hope you enjoy. Thoughts on Black Commissioner Gordon?
I don't mind.
Okay, here's the thing. Geoffrey Wright is a brilliant actor.
Yep.
I especially liked him in the first Shaft movie in 2000. He's been doing great work. He's in Westworld. He does an excellent job there. The only thing, and I know they didn't freaking think about this, is Black Commissioner Gordon, Black Barbara Gordon. Mm-hmm. They took out another frickin' redhead.
unless they never get to Batgirl, in which case it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, that's true. They can do movies without ever showing Batgirl. That is true.
You know, the thing is, why race swap? Just don't race swap. Just
I absolutely agree with the Holy Toledo. I never knew my wife was so against it. But I told her about this, and she's just, God, just leave the characters alone. Why? I mean, why aren't they? And she does the same thing I do. Why aren't you just promoting the characters who are already black? There's a lot of black characters. Put them out there.
It'd be different if we were, say, like in India, right? And we're all Indians in India, and we wanted to make a Batman movie, but the whole populace of our country is Indian, so we cast everyone as Indian. Okay, it makes sense, right? Like the Japanese do this all the time. Like everyone's Japanese, even if we're making a movie about America. Like it's, yeah, I don't care in that case. But when it's this is purely a political stunt. Has nothing to do for the art form or the story or anything. It's purely a stunt, and they would never dare ever do it in reverse.
Absolutely. It's you're right. It's stunt casting. But what gets me is when I do argue this with people, the one thing I get from them is, well, it's more famous and, it's a quicker way to. Nobody knew who Blade was. Nobody except for comic book fans. And you know what? Not all of them at the time knew who Blade was. So then the movie comes out, kaboom, now everybody knows who Blade is and are very excited for the movie. Put out a character, get them the spotlight. To me, it is racist on their part to believe that a black character can't sell a movie just because, he has to take his white partner's name, or there has to be a race.
Give every character a fair shake and let the chips fall wherever they may. If
And
anything, the MCU has proven that, because before the Avengers movies, Iron Man and Captain America were not household names. The Hulk was, and Spider-Man was, but not Iron Man or Cap.
Yeah.
The closest thing they got was some animated series in the 90s.
So what are we talking about? The biggest waste is that J.K. Simmons will never be Commissioner Gordon again, because that was a great casting.
That was good casting. Yeah, I agree.
Are we talking about the ginger side?
Yeah. It's possible. I mean,
it's possible.
Commissioner Gordon.
Commissioner Gordon isn't ginger, is he? I don't think so.
No. But Barbara Gordon is. Yeah, actually, Barbara Gordon isn't. She wears a wig. But, well, I don't know if they've changed that. I guess they did. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it is another ginger side. Damn.
If they bring Batgirl into it, which I find unlikely.
Why you never know what the future holds. It paints him into a corner. And in my opinion,
that's right. Wait, I'm sorry. That was rude. Finish your. Yeah, that's right. In year one, Jim Gordon is a ginger.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's the principle of it all. Like, I think Edwin made a comment. He said he's ambivalent about it, and on the surface, I don't care that Jim Gordon's black.
Oh yeah, and
it doesn't bother me on the surface. It's the principle of it.
Yeah.
And if you only take stands at parts where it's like, well, I draw the line at making Batman black, and it's like, well, now you're not being principled about it. You're being subjective, and that. I don't think that's right. It's like, look, just don't do it at all. I would never. I would be just as upset if you said we're making Black Panther white. I'd be like, no, absolutely no. You know, you stand up, just don't do it. Just respect the character.
Okay.
So-
Yeah. Geoffrey Wright's a great actor, and I have nothing against him. This is not about him. I think I think he's really good at what he does.
Can he play Lucius Fox? There's a great
yes,
black
he would be
character.
an awesome. He would be an awesome Lucius Fox. Let's see. Group question: if Lex Luthor ran against Trump for the 2020 election, who would win, and what party would Lex Luthor be running in? Also, what tactic would Lex use to try to win?
Lex is a total Democrat.
I think he would go. I think he would definitely go negative. He would dig something real up on Trump because they would both be in the same business class. I think part of the problem that a lot of people had is that Trump just doesn't care. He came into this a rich man. He's going to leave this a rich man. He doesn't need this job. I think Lex Luthor, on the other hand, would know where some of the bodies are buried because they would have made some of the same deals. So
I was going to say that I think Lex would just run as independent like Trump did. He wants to say he's Republican or Democrat, and he'll just frame him for all this crap.
Yeah, Lex would just clone Trump, have clone Trump actually do the things that the Democrats have been accusing him of, then be like, see, look, and he'd prove it all and he'd win. It'd be simple.
Yeah, or he would just have him killed.
No, in this day and age, he could just do really advanced deepfake technology. He wouldn't need to use clones.
Yep. We also got asked, why is Dalton's camera on the floor? But I think it's the fact that his phone.
It's just the way I'm holding it because it's got to be plugged in or it'll die.
I'm more concerned about the hat.
That's Dalton, man.
Venkman, I go so far as to turn my camera on when I'm decent, and you're still whining.
Yeah, at least he's not in his underwear from me.
The lady that's too much officially.
Yeah, I just want to know why Venkman's not running around playing that new AR Pokemon Go Ghostbusters game.
What?
Wait, what?
What?
Yeah, there's a new Ghostbusters game. It's like Pokemon Go. You run around the city and
dude, you're holding
like
on to me this whole
you
time.
hunt ghosts.
Dude, I gotta go now. See you guys later.
Have fun. I'm a Ghostbuster.
No,
I just saw it today.
You said that he could. At least he's not in his underwear. We only see the top half.
That's what I said. No, I said he's not in his underwear from the white stuff.
No, we don't need.
We do not need this proven.
Is this the Walter White version?
Proven. Yes.
The Walter White with the green shirt and underwear.
No, and he's proving it. There you go. All righty.
Way to go.
Ghostbusters World is a very old AR game, says Evan Hotep. Yeah.
Oh,
so there you
very
go.
old. It can't be that old. Yeah. Pokemon Go is not even that old.
Is it iPhone? Apple?
You guys are speaking a language this boomer just does not understand.
Well, see, Englantine, there's an iPhone. It's made by Apple. It's a product that they took and they combined the old iPod.
How can a fruit?
Oh, God, I love your deadpan humor sometimes.
Fruit cannot make a computer, so they're
Ghostbusters story. Okay,
yeah.
What's that?
Did Dalton come from a Civil War reenactment? I do believe so.
Okay,
yes,
for the record, when I do bother to get dressed, this is how I dress.
We appreciate it that you're not in your underwear, and that's all I got to say about that. All right, it's.
Are you accusing him of going commando?
He has before.
All right.
Yes,
you guys know too much about each other.
He's admitted. Well, I'm sitting here in my underwear. No, do not need to know this at all, anytime, ever.
It apparently stuck so hard in Venkman's crawl that he's now even policing my hats.
Wait,
no, because I was just confused because you actually have your camera on for a change, and then you're wearing a hat. I'm not used to seeing you like this.
This is the guy, by the way, that sits with the Spider-Man outfit on.
Yeah,
I know.
Camera, and he's criticizing your hat.
Well, you're just jealous because you don't have a sweet ass.
He's policing my hat, and he's.
Well, that may be true, but it has nothing to do with this.
I never said it was a bad hat. I just said I just don't normally see you in the camera.
In just a moment, I have to pull out Luigi.
Whoa, not a stream.
No. Oh yeah, no. It's the Mario hat, but now. What was that? Nintendo. People wanted Nintendo to get rid of the Mario hat because it's red and therefore it's Donald Trump.
God, identitarians kill me.
I know. How freaking outrageously stupid can you get? There's
the best one right now is how they're pulling that whole Greta Thunberg thing.
How dare you?
and they're like, how dare you attack a child? And I'm like, do you remember those kids on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial? And you guys just freaking railed into them and they didn't do anything. They were younger than Greta Thunberg.
What about that?
Like now all of a sudden the evil conservatives are attacking
Oh.
Greta, and it's like, jeez, you guys just can't make up your mind.
Oh.
Kids, it's save the kids when they're making statements at the UN, but when they're standing and learning at the Lincoln Memorial, then they're just evil.
Oh, and what about little AOC? Remember her?
Little AOC, I don't remember her.
Yeah, that little girl was making fun of AOC, and they freaking lost it on her, and they had her
I
kicked
missed
off.
that one.
They had her kicked off social media and everything.
Yeah, because her mom was
I think I
taking
vaguely
videos.
remember something about that. I didn't look too much into it.
Yeah. It was,
Okay, for the record, as the token liberal here, AOC is ridiculous. Like, I agree with her on quite a few policy points, and I still think she's naive to a ludicrous and frankly harmful degree. So yeah.
Oh, it's actually a pretty good game so far.
He's outside running around. Oh my gosh, it's awesome! Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, Vankman, you got to get a screen cap app on your phone so that you can stream
I'll just turn my camera
from your phone while you're playing the game. We can just watch
just
your
right
screen.
now. I'll just turn my camera on. You can see me running on my phone.
I don't want to see you. I want to see the game.
Can we though? Oy vey. And this is where it goes already.
See, I don't have any. Christy says Greta. That's not those little crap. I want to be clear from my part. I don't have any problems with Greta. Like, she's a little girl. She's been brainwashed by her Antifa parents. She's got Asperger's, right? She doesn't know anything other than the programming she's grown up with.
Yep.
So in my mind, this girl is complete. She's a tragedy case. I don't have any ill will towards her. I don't like the message she's spouting, but that message is just regurgitating what her shit parents put into her head.
And to be fair to her, at least she's competent in expressing it. Like, she's not uneloquent or anything. Like, she's not a stupid teenager. She appears to be very intelligent, and that's one of the reasons why this is such a travesty.
Oh, she's probably a savant.
All that intelligence is going to waste.
Probably like beautiful mind.
Yeah.
Maybe so. It's I don't know. I think it's also weird that, gosh, I don't like real-time politics on on the channel, but I do think it's something when you say something against the fact that they're exploiting the child, that you then are attacking the child. It's like, wait a second. No, I'm attacking you for exploiting a 16-year-old girl with
Asperger's.
Asperger's.
Child as a pawn in your screwed up chess game.
They've been doing it for 100 years.
Yep.
Both sides of the aisle do this when it's convenient for them. That's the whole point of the Think of the Children meme.
Yep.
Yeah, this actually plays the Ghostbuster music while you're playing it too.
Vankman's addicted. We're not going to see him for too long.
Look what you did, Ash. Look what you did.
No more kicking it for the next 5 months.
Man, I got Vankman out of the house. You should all be thanking me.
You broke Vankman.
Bankman's running around in his Spider-Man costume.
How and why did you do that? You broke Vankman. That's not nice. All righty. Thank you very much, Aiden. Thanks to everybody once again for joining the conversation and for helping it move along forward with all the questions and so forth. Aiden, you really put us to the test tonight, and I appreciate that. And thanks to all the guests, everything.
Also, real quickly, I want to, before you end it,
I want to hit.
Just let the people know what time and where they can watch the movies tomorrow.
I was just about to say that.
Okay.
Dr. Venkman and I have a show tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Unless something happens with a family. I've got to put that out there, Venkman, unless something happens with my family. At 9 p.m., we are going to do a watch party of the DC animated film Batman Sub-Zero. So bring your copy. I know there's one on the DC Universe streaming service. That's where I'll be watching it from. And let's get together. Let's hang out, watch a movie, and talk about it. We'll have a lot of fun.
Is that 9 p.m. Eastern? 9
p.m. Eastern, yes, of course. And thank you very much, everybody, for being here. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night.
Cheers, guys.
Good night.
Toodles.